before we was rudely interrupted, because who the heck told this thing to run out of space? Now I had to go get the other memory card, like making me mad. Dang.
So we're in the Uber. And she's going back and forth, and she's like, all I see is, yo, bro, handle this. And I'm just like, all right, let me handle it.
It's not even you, bro, but like,
she's like, he getting me mad. I'm like, all right.
Listen,
let
for
me
2,500 it would get you mad.
I'm like, all right. Let me sit here say it. So now I'm going back and forth with him. So now we're like, okay. He kept sitting here saying it's because the cleaning lady's not ready. So I'm like, you had ample time to sit here and like tell us this. We've been on a 5-hour flight from the east to the west. Of course, you're not going to want to sit here and like, you don't want to hear none of that, especially where it's like this was booked months in advance. So you had time in advance to make sure you did what you had to sit here and do.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make sure she's okay, but I'm also trying to sit here and make sure that I'm in check, because I don't want to sit here and say nothing and then God forbid he's just like, oh, then you know what? Here's your money back, and then it's just like we're looking at each other stupid. So now she cooled off a little bit, but I could tell she's still mad. So she was like, you know what? If you don't sit here and do this, if you don't sit here and do that, now I'm about to sit here and get in contact with Airbnb themselves. If you keep it up, yeah, I'm snitching and stuff. So I'm like, okay. I'm like,
you feel like snitching now. Like,
I'm like, all right. This is where we go. But the thing is, I'm like, if she tripping, I'm tripping. And if both of us is tripping, we gonna make sure you trip too. That's just how it works.
He wasn't even trying to accommodate. I'm like, listen, I don't really care if she has to clean, because I'd rather this house be clean. I'm like, we'll just drop our luggage off and we'll get out of her way, because we're hungry anyways. I think we're more hungry than tired.
Yeah.
Let us just drop. He wasn't even trying to do that.
He wasn't even trying to accommodate us for that, man.
I had to call the company. I think I'm about to put their name out there. I'm about to call the company. And I'm like, because I'm not waiting for this bot to get back to me. I'm like, y'all need to figure this out. Because if you have to downgrade me, I want $1,200 of that back. Mm-hmm. I paid for a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. If you downgrade me to a 1 because your 2-2 isn't ready, I want $1,200 of that back. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh, we can't do that. I'm like, well, then you better figure something out. Because that's not my problem that the house isn't clean. You knew this from 2 months ago that we was going to do early check-in. Yeah. Why you didn't put her on the schedule from 2 months ago?
Mm-hmm. Or somebody.
And then you had past 1 o'clock, because I think we had just got on the floor at 12 something. By the time we got out the airport into that lift, it was 1 o'clock. We were supposed to check out.
Yeah, it was
we were supposed to check in at 1. And you still had that additional 30 to 40 minutes from the time that we got from the airport till we got to the place. Mm-hmm. And you're going back and forth with me. I wasn't trying to hear none of that.
You going back and forth with us. This is now that I'm thinking about, I'm like, you wasted precious time going back and forth with us, and you need to be sitting here and getting on this room. Like, I'm not understanding this. So we finally, get out the Uber, and now we're walking up the stairs. So we're like, okay, we need the access code pertaining to the keypad. All this should be already, settled. Mm-hmm. So we get there, and then we enter the key, the key on the keypad.
Why didn't work?
It don't work.
And the cleaner code didn't work either.
Nope. And she didn't even have any cleaning supplies, so I was trying to figure out in my head, what are you cleaning? Exactly.
Most of them usually have the cleaning supplies here, but his dust buckets. You know what? Let me.
So now she has to get in contact with the person, and then she was like, "Can you try your code again?" And I'm like, "Miss, I just tried this code like several times. Like, it don't work." So he has to reset the whole thing from his end on his phone, because it's like a smart kind of it's like a smart kind of device. So you could you have access on your phone when you want to sit here, open the door, close the door, so she has to wait for him to reset that. So finally he resets that. So we you know what? Man, we're gonna put our stuff aside, and we already hungry. We said that we was hungry, so we put ourselves to the side. We was like, we're gonna be out your way. Don't even trip. Don't even trip. And we thanked her for opening the door for us. And she was like, I'm just gonna. We was like, listen, it's all right. Just take your time. We going to get something to eat. Not a problem. So that's that. Fast forward to a day later.
Whew.
So the refrigerator,
The ice wasn't working.
And I ain't drinking no nasty behind water. Like it just tastes nasty. It's just something about out of state water. Like it tastes mad disgusting.
We didn't care for drinking the fridge water, but
the ice. We like the ice. We like ice.
I like ice. I stay chewing on ice. Like I get a cup and fill the cup up.
She sure do.
I don't even get nothing to drink. I just be snacking on ice.
And I'm noticing how the dishwasher is also not working. I'm like, if we don't have like heavy loads of like things, you know, to wash, I'm like, we don't need to be putting it on like a heavy, like we easily put it on a rinse, or we could put it on like a 1 hour. So now that's not working either. And then what else wasn't working?
The blind fell.
The blind fell when I was on the phone with my aunt, and you know, I was talking to her on the phone, telling her about like the experience, and I'm just like, 3 things that don't work. This is excellent. Like, can you tell? Like, I'm fed up. Yeah.
And then he sits here. He says he's gonna have a handyman come. From the keypad, they can see how many times we exit and enter through the door. So he waited for us to leave, and I feel like it was him himself, not a handyman, because I feel like all those issues would have been resolved at once if you would have sent an actual handyman. Mm-hmm. He goes and flipped the blind upside down and then attach it back to the...
He thought I didn't notice that. I'm observant.
And then a few days later, he doesn't even tell me the maintenance people was coming. I didn't hear the maintenance people banging on the door, but she did.
Child, it shot me like I'm hearing doo doo doo. I said, I know they must have lost their mother effing, like they must have lost all the freaking marbles. You shot me up out of my sleep. And I'm like, what the hell you banging on the door for? Like you 5'0" or something? Like you trying to get at something. So I opened her up, like, you don't hear this freaking door? She was like, no. I said, this is crazy off the mere fact that I'm asleep and you're awake. This is not good that you know, this is not good that you didn't hit the door.
That's because...
So I opened the door and he's on the phone. So I'm like, okay, it's freezing outside. And I just walked away. He was like, oh, wait. No. You could come in. You could enter and have your phone call conversation. I'm no longer standing outside and I have a tank top on and my pajamas, sir. The water was sitting in there for like a good 3 days. Like
it stinks.
It stinks. It smells like rust. It smells like dirt and soil and grass. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, when are we gonna fix it?
Shout out to that maintenance man though. He did fix the issue. He fixed
it just like that. And he was like telling me, he was like, I had changed the settings. And I'm like, and I was telling him, I'm like, the crazy thing is, I said, I just did the same thing that you did. I'm like, it's something, I'm trying to sit here do something because it has a feature where it's like, it locks it. So I'm like, I'm trying to take the lock off of it or like do whatever I have to do. And legit, y'all, like I was so upset the night before. Like I was trying to sit here, fix it before I went to bed. I was up trying to sit here. Meanwhile, it's like past midnight, and I'm just like, I can't rest knowing that this is like, you know, not fixed because I'm like, I don't want us to sit here and get blamed for like, you know, anything.
No, I snitched. It didn't work. You're not charging my car for this. Mm-hmm. I snitched.
So we finally get past all that. So now we're cooking. The only thing that really does it is it working. It's just like my tub. It's like it takes a long time for the water to sit here and drain. And it takes a hot minute. Like let's sit here say maybe TMI, but like if you guys sit here and take a dump, you know how long it takes for all that to just flush. I'm like, bro. Oh.
I thought I heard the same thing too.
I was hearing a different type of tune of playing, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I was about to rebuke it. But so I'm like this flushes like you gotta flush it like a good 5 times in order for everything to like clear. The water you got in order to clean out the tub, you gotta at least wash that like 2 times just for. But I'm like, you know what? I don't care because if this is my house, I definitely would have poured drain on that hole. Me not care about nothing.
She not care.
I don't. So now we cooking. I'm like, I'm gonna let bygones be bygones. Like I don't even care. As long as the main essential things that we have to use works, fine. Like I could deal with a couple of more days without this sitting here working. So now we're like, yo, let's sit here, go to the jacuzzi, the jacuzzi.
That made me mad.
So we go in there. We like, why the pool like that on? Why is cool?
Remind you, the pool is supposed to be heated in the
winter. So we go there.
My gosh.
I took my little tippy toe in there. I'm like, it's Brick Teddy. Like, this is cold.
She turned the jacuzzi on. I'm like, hopefully the jacuzzi worked. I'm like, oh no, it's just making cold bubbles, y'all.
And then,
like,
when I turned the jacuzzi on, I'm like, the light flickered from the pool. I'm like, oh, so the light just flickered just to dismiss my hopes and dreams? That's what the light flickered for?
I'm speculating that emergency off thing is on, but I don't want to risk doing that.
Yeah.
I am speculating it though.
And I'm like, so you just flickered the light on or off to sit here tell me about my dreams was going to fade away?
Yo.
Just like the light. It's a cool. I'm a big girl. I can take it.
Okay.
That's serious. So we just standing there, and then we like ask. We walk to other people. We like, yo, like, do you guys know what's going on with like the jacuzzi situation? They was like, oh, it's always like that. What? Even in the summer. Which is hard for me to believe because that Cuvée pool was hot. That joint was hot. We would have to wait till the nighttime to sit here and go in the pool.
I walked on the floor of Arizona. I had to check my feet to make sure I didn't have third-degree burn. Like, I just feel like it's crazy that these people walk their dogs with no booties on their feet, bro. I'm being so serious. Like,
sorry.
Yo. I'm like, yo, I stepped foot, and even with the water being splashed on the floor, I'm like, I'm gonna take my sandals off here. Yo, the way my foot jerked back after it touched the pavement, I'm like, nah.
You could just have stepped out of the pool. You could just sit here and step out of the pool, and then like our water, like our feet are wet, so the print from our feet, like in 2.5 seconds, it cleared up, it dried up. I'm like, dang, like this is nice but hot.
We damn near, we could get in the pool, and we're like damp by the time we get to the building door. Like
we're dry.
we're a little damp still, but like more on the dry side.
Mm-hmm. So we're just like, we like next time, like we're planning to sit here and try to have like a big friend group, because I'm like, yo, we could just put our money together. We could pay low key, get a big behind house that has like 6 bedrooms, 5 baths or 4 baths. Plus a personal pool in the back so you can swim whatever time you want alongside with the jacuzzi. But it's just like...
It's only us two.
It's only us two. So it's just like, I'm like, dang. And then we've been sitting here saying like we want to meet more other Christian content creators. And I'm like, it's a ton of content creators out here in Arizona, which is what we love. So that's why we're like, okay, hopefully one day we can collab with them, maybe we could get things situated. We could go to VidCon this year, We've been talking about things like that. And then, we're also talking about like, what more do you guys want to sit here and see from us and from the channel? And I'm just like, well, that's even hard to do because nobody's really interacting on Instagram too. So it just comes across as if we're like talking to ourselves.
Yeah.
And I don't really sit here and do that.
But guys, please, like, just let us know in the comments below any content that you want to see from us. As long as it's not outrageous, we will do it.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we're also planning to sit here and do the caramel cookie thing too, no?
Yeah, we could do it tomorrow, yeah. I got to prepare myself mentally for that.
I'm so not prepared for it, but I just pray that everything on the menu looks nice, right? So I'm just like...
they fooled us last time with that.
Yeah, y'all kind of did. But I have hopes this time. And this time, y'all better not... Listen, you see my head shaking?
Yo. I'm about to pop her right in her forehead, like, yo.
My bad, y'all. Whew. There it is. Action. So, I have hopes and dreams for it being tasteful. Yeah, you can roll your eyes, but I know you having the same. You share the same doubts as mine, but you also have the hopes as mine too.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have the hopes. Okay. You fooled me once, shame on me. You fooled me twice, I'm the fool. You ain't gonna do it 3 times. Mm-mm.
Yeah, but so we're planning to do that. I don't know. We're planning to sit here and do like the resort. Well, not a resort, but I don't know. We're planning to sit here and do like the Scottsdale winter thing that they have in Arizona. We haven't really discussed.
We haven't quite figured it out yet.
We haven't figured it out yet, and then plus we leave in a few days too.
We still got a good amount of days.
Yeah, they took about 4 days. So like, pump your brakes, slow down, slow your roll. It's not even 4 days.
It's like
it's
5 or 6. Like, damn, they rushing us out.
Yeah, like I'm like, sheesh. But yeah, that was just the story time that we had with you guys. Where have we been? Everything, like I said in the last previous video that we recorded. Like, we have video, like the videos are already made. We just are editing a lot of it in the process, and then plus, like we mentioned, CapCut, iMovie, Dropbox, like giving us complications. But it seems like we're getting in the hang, like the groove and the hang of it. So that should be coming out real soon. This video should be coming out real soon as well. We just have to sit here, and like I said, it's a lot of content that we're just like picking up the camera, we're just going, and then it's just like we have to put a lot of thought and effort into the editing.
We wanted to do Vlogmas, but I think, like I said before in the other video, I feel like other things is pushing a priority over that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be left in the dark for too much longer, hopefully. But when we accomplish what we need to accomplish, we'll bring you into it.
Yeah. So without further ado,
make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you turn on those post notification bells so you're aware every time we posting. Make sure you tell your friends and tell their friends to like this video and subscribe.
And as always, it's your girl Shy.
And it's your girl Nana.
And we are signing off. Peace.